Hello students, if you've received this video, it means that I've looked at your files and there's something wrong with them technically. I'm not going to tell you what, but there's something wrong technically. So what your file should be looking like is as follows. This. So this is what your files look like. This is how everything's been laid out. A couple of things that I've seen is one, let me see if I can find, where's number one? One, right there. Is that people have files outside of their folder. So for instance, see here, this is tutorial 2, and these files are outside of the folder, okay? So that's wrong, but don't touch them yet until I talk that through. Some people have done this. They've got a PSD inside a file. And if you've got a PSD, that is like just putting a bunch of crap on your system. So you're buying you're buying your site by how much room it has. So putting 46K of something that can't even be seen on the internet should never be there. So I will ding you on that. All right. So other options. Where is number 4? Let's look at 4. Some people have folders inside of folders, and those need to be dealt with. So let me talk you through some of the ways to deal with these things. So I'm going to go to if it's a PDF, I mean a PSD like this in here. See that? I'm just going to click on this, and this lucky person gets it free because I'm going to do it for them. And I'm going to hit delete, and I want to delete that file. Yes. Other things you don't want to do it that way, because if you do it that way, delete. If you do it that way, it will cause problems in your files. So what you need to do, let me shut that one down. Let's go to workspace parent, reset standard. That gets rid of that. If I've got this thing I started called test, there's test over here just so you could see it. Now in test, so in test we have a couple of things wrong. You'll see that tutorial, no, there's a second tutorial 1 in there. Why is there tutorial 1 in there? Is that one working? Is this one working? If that one's working, let's just say this one's the one I want to get rid of. I can click here and hit delete, and what's going to happen, it says yes, do you want to do that? And it's deleting that file. I don't think it was any need for that particular one. But say and I can't remember what was in here that was problematic. I think, yeah, there's a hands within a hands. Now, because I know that this hands is wrong because there's only 3 hands in here. So if I open this up, I'll see all the rest of the hands are in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm doing this in Dreamweaver because Dreamweaver will fix the problem, we hope. So I'm going to select those, and I'm going to move them to where they belong. And I'm going to say yes to all. And it's going to scan it to find out where there are places that this is a problem. So it's scanning the whole site. It's scanning everything. But in your case, it'll be just scanning yours. It's scanning my whole site. So we don't need to scan it. But you want to scan it. Everything that isn't a PSD, which you're dropping out, you want to scan it. I'm stopping it because we don't really need to do it here. Then what you want to do is when you go back across, you want to make sure that you've deleted the whole folder, deleted it, and then bring it over again. All right? So everyone who has received this video, I can promise you have a couple of problems. The problems are, let's see, there are images outside of folders, and those should be done through Dreamweaver. There's PSDs. You can just get rid of them on your remote, no problem. So there's the folder place, the index folder copy is sitting in there. So it says place this in top. That shouldn't be in there. Get rid of that. There's extra images for no apparent reason. There's images outside of the appropriate folder. Images inside deeper. Anything that isn't isn't a PSD, deal with it in Dreamweaver, fix it, then delete the stuff on the other side, and then bring it over again. Good luck.